Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Here on Cricbuzz Live, we like to recognize individual contribution as well. And today, bowled a bit, kept his nerve with bat in hand, and of course, captained his side into a final right at its very first attempt. Our Omnigel relief and recovery performer of the match, Hardik Pandya. Omnigel, India's #1 pain recovery gel brand, not only gives quick relief but also recovery from pain. No dard for fans. They've got an army of fans who were in Kolkata. They'll have a huger army, I can promise you, in Ahmedabad. It's a home game for them. It wasn't planned that way, Ajay. But imagine all our fellow Gujaratis coming out in Ahmedabad to support the Titans.
Oh yeah, certainly. I mean, the whole of Gujarat must be waiting, and the problem is going to be for me. I mean, I kept telling everybody who wants passes for these games. Haven't been many games, so everybody wants to go to that game, and now especially with Gujarat in that finals, the dard is not going to be the fans. The sponsor is the dard is going to be for us to find those passes. And the captain who's leading them is probably the man who should use that gel, because if there was any problem, it's been his fitness. So he's probably the best man you've picked today for sponsor. Gujarat's going to love it. Gujarat hasn't had we had a team in Rajkot many years ago. So people in Gujarat have been looking forward to this. And if Kolkata's filled 70,000, I think Gujarat's going to beat that by 125,000 people in that game. I'm looking forward to that day.
Yep, it's a big stadium, but leading the way will be Hardik Pandya, Shaun. Throughout the season, I mean, of course, we're talking about today's game, but generally throughout the season, he's just done the right things at the right time, be it where he bats. Is he going to bowl? Yes, he is. And if so, when? And then, of course, as a leader.
Yeah, I think his captaincy style, it's hard to work out exactly from the outside what sort of captain they are. Behind the scenes is often where most of the work is done, but he seems very open. We've seen lots of animated discussions with people like David Miller, Matthew Wade, all his bowlers. He has long, in-depth discussions with them. So I don't think he's been a sort of my way or the highway kind of captain. He seems like he's engaged everyone and got the ideas and then tried to implement them as best he can. And with his performances, he's shown the way as well. It is good to see him back bowling. I think it just adds a little bit of a dimension to their bowling lineup and gives them a little bit more balance. But, it's just good to see him back in the runs as well. I think he's an important part. And he went missing for a few games in the middle, and that's where they struggled a little bit. Now that he's back in form, they seem to be finding their feet. So all good signs. And, captaincy-wise, you can't complain. He's won more games than any other team in the tournament, and he's in the final.
Yes, Hardik Pandya, bowler, batsman, leader, all-rounder. Without a doubt, our Omnigel relief and recovery performer of the match. Once again, I repeat, he ensured there was no dud for Gujarat fans.